JosefVStalin, and welcome to another Starcraft 2 beta skirmish. This is a 2v2 map on Twilight Fortress. I command the purple Terran over here. My ally, Marbi, commands the teal Protoss across the map here. Whatsuplings commands the red Protoss. And his ally is Strider, who commands the the blue Zerg. And I gotta say, I wish people would just choose names that are much easier to pronounce. I mean, they gotta understand that some people are gonna, do replay matches and put these up on YouTube. So they should probably, make better names that you can actually pronounce versus these these names that I just have no idea what's going on. I gotta choose an easy name like Stalinator. Anyway, this is a cool map because it allowed me to. I think it's the only map I've actually ever played. And you see, I had a Marine scouting in the back of their base, but he got taken down. This is the only map that I played that really let me go toe-to-toe with some of the best units in the game, like huge, epic fleets of the best units of all sides going at it in this fantastic battle here. It's the only battle I've had like that, and I really want to showcase it for you guys, but it's long, so I got to skip through a lot of it, and the beginning phases, not a whole lot happens, so I'm going to spare you guys the boredom. So here we are, we're about 15 minutes in, and at this point, the Zerg player, who is really good, I might add, is just out-resourcing us terribly. He's got 58 harvesters compared to the nearest next one, which is me, only having 40 harvesters. So he's just got a really strong and powerful economy. But I was able to catch his expansion here to the high-yield resources and take out that hatchery with my banshees. And as you can see over here, I'm going. Both me and my ally are going air. We both decided that we would go with an air fleet. And as you can see, I got plenty of starports ready to start pumping out vast numbers of airplanes. But yeah, the Zerg player was just really good in this game. Just really a great player. That was a lot of fun to face against him. And he probably could have schooled any one of us one-on-one, toe-to-toe, easily. But his ally, on the other hand, was not as good. He wasn't like terrible, but he was just not as good as the Zerg player there. So as you can see, my ally himself has got a nice fleet going up. I got a squadron of banshees roaming the field, making sure that our enemies aren't expanding to anywhere I don't want them to. Well, I'm going to send them on a raiding force, so I'm going to send them over here to attack the Protoss drones who are mining here. They pull back their drones. Seeing that the Protoss player is weak against air, I'm going to take my banshees, go around the back and start bombarding his main mineral field, killing tons of probes, just really doing a number for this guy. Then the Zerg player brings out what are called infestors, and they have a ability called fungal growth, which is just, I was not prepared for this move at all. Basically what it does is it stops the unit's movement and takes away its health. As well, you can use it on cloaked units, so it's just like a perfect counter to my banshees. So I gotta send them out, send my banshees out, and start attacking these infestors, killing a bunch of them. But that banshee's gonna go down. He's bringing in his hydralisks. Got a couple more, bombarding the hydralisks with missiles, killing a couple of them. He's got more infestors coming up. Able to kill one there. He's only got one left, but I've only got one banshee left, so I'm going to pull him off and have him hide out in the corner of the map here. But on the home front, things are looking bad. The Protoss player went on a attack here with Zealots and Dark Templars, and we were not prepared for this. Like I said, my attention was focused on his base. Fortunately, my ally had plenty of units, and I also had plenty of units, but those I was not prepared for the Dark Templar, so they do a number on my ground forces here, cutting down a lot of my banshees, not my banshees, my Vikings. But he was able to destroy a couple buildings and a couple units, but it wasn't enough to swing the tide of battle in their favor. So here comes my ally with his epic air fleet coming in to do some damage, as well as at the same time the Zerg player is going to move out across the field and try and attack us. So you know, maybe if they had attacked in unison, then we might have been done. But you know, his fleet is ready here, preparing here, and for their attack. I got a couple units. A lot of them were taken down in that attack, but I got the second best economy, much better than my allies, but not as good as the Zerg players, as him. But I'm still able to, with the amount of starports I have and the amount of resources I have, pump out more units and get those losses out of the way fairly quickly. And here comes my ally's epic attack with his fleet of void rays, and these things are just devastating. I'm having trouble countering these things. So they're just great units. The only thing I found that are really a decent counter to them are Marines, because what these void rays do is they add damage over time. So the longer they shoot at something, the more damage they do. And like I said, the only real counter to that is Marines, because their initial damage is pretty weak and not able to do a whole lot of damage to a mass force of smaller units. But you can see the Zerg player came in and really did a number on those void rays with his Hydralisks. Hydralisks, I guess, are also a good counter. Sitting in my fleet, taking a couple hits from those photon cannons. I didn't realize we were there. However, you know, we only lost one ship, so we're still good to go. Start bombarding his Hydralisks with my Banshees, killing tons of them, doing damage. But those infestors are back. My ally's carrier is able to take out one. He's still got one left to deal damage, and these carriers are just really waiting off these enemy forces here. Here you go, here they come. Yeah, the carrier fleet really starting to do a number on these Hydralisks. Hydralisks are coming in and trying to take one down, able to do sun damage, not enough to kill it. He's also got an Archon, the red Protoss, to try and get him, and those carriers are able to really put the hurt on that Zerg player. So my Cloak Banshees are going to come in and start bombarding his bases, killing his troops, and he's going to quit the game at this point, leaving the Zerg player to his own devices. But I'm going to have to skip ahead, because the Protoss player is pretty much done. He's going to leave the game in a couple seconds. But that's not it for the Zerg player. The Zerg player, like I said, was really good, and he was going to stay in this battle, you know, till he knew it was over. And with that said, there's like a really grand battle coming up at the end of this match, so I'm going to skip ahead to the sort of final confrontation. Alright, so this is it. This is the final battle. As you can see, both our fleets are ridiculous. I've got battle cruisers and Banshees and Vikings and just everything you could possibly want. He's got carriers and void races and phoenixes, and it's just a fleet of death. And we're both moving in to take out this Zerg player who has been kicking the entire game. But you know, here comes our fleets, just overwhelming him. Just nothing he can do against the combined super fleet, the victory fleet, coming in, completely mopping the floor. Just lasers and explosions and blood going off everywhere, and this is pretty exhilarating. I was like having the time of my life right here. With, it's just huge fleets coming in and wiping everything out, bombing everything to the ground, and that's what really made this game awesome for me. And at that point, the Zerg player leaves the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was a very fun skirmish. I really enjoyed that one. Just the really huge nature of those fleets going at it. But thank you guys for watching. This has been JosefVStalin signing off for now, and I'll see you guys later.